Greetings, detectives, and welcome to Boiler Room Detective. The case of the plugged pigtail. Hey, my relief valve is bad. It keeps opening, the customer said. It had been several years since we had been at the building. He sent me a picture of the safety valve and asked me to pick one up. After replacing the valve and reinstalling the discharge piping, I started the boiler. 15 minutes after the boiler started, I noticed something strange. The pressure gauge showed no pressure. I felt the steam piping and pulled my hand away quickly. There was definitely steam. After another couple of minutes, the pop safety valve opened and filled the room with steam. I reached down and felt for the shut-off switch on the burner and shut the boiler off. There are a couple things to remember about steam. First of all, steam displaces oxygen, making it difficult to breathe. Secondly, visibility in a room filled with steam is next to nothing, causing you to become disoriented. Combined with the lower oxygen content of the steam displacing the air, it could lead to a dangerous situation. I urge anyone inside a boiler room to make a mental image of how to escape in case the safety valve opens. There are lots of pipes, ducts, and conduits which could be in your path. After escaping the boiler room with hitting my shin on a pipe only once, I considered myself lucky. I contemplated propping the boiler room door open to vent the steam from the room, but decided against it when I noticed a smoke detector in the ceiling by the boiler room door. I had set off the smoke alarm in a building once doing that. The steam dissipated enough in the boiler room after about 20 minutes so that I could go inside. Looking at the boiler controls, I wondered why either pressure control failed to shut off the burner. The boiler had two pressure controls. One was the operating pressure control, which is set for the desired steam pressure. The second is a limit pressure control. This is set higher than the operating pressure control and is a manual reset. This means that once the pressure reaches the set point of the limit control, it will shut off the burner. The burner will not start again until the steam pressure drops below the control setting and the reset button is pushed. Then I saw the two pressure controls and the pressure gauge were on the same pigtail. This is never a good idea because if the pigtail or siphon plugs, there is no control for the boiler except the pop safety valve. This is what happened on this project. The pigtail or siphon is a curly pipe that connects the boiler to the pressure control. The pigtail is designed so that the steam entering it will condense, and the condensed steam or condensate provides a water seal. This water seal will protect the pressure control from the effects of steam on the control components. I disconnected the pressure controls from the pigtail and removed the pigtail. At the slop sink, I sprayed water through the pigtail and it was plugged. Blowing on the end of the pigtail confirmed it was indeed plugged. Rather than trying to clear the pigtail, it's easier and cheaper to simply replace it. In this case, the existing pigtail was black iron, which is no longer permitted. I installed two new brass pigtails. On one pigtail, I mounted the operating pressure control and the pressure gauge. On the other, I mounted the limit pressure control. It would take both pigtails to plug before we had another failure like the one we had. The boiler worked as intended and the owner was happy. Another note is never put a valve on the piping to the boiler pressure controls. It is very dangerous and illegal. If you would like to contact me, I have my contact information below. This includes my cell and the two websites that I publish. This is all the books I've written so far. I have 11 books on boilers and they are available on Amazon.com. I write articles for several trade publications and they are online as well. Thanks for visiting Boiler Room Detective. I hope that you listen to my other podcasts and hear the next case. Thank you very much.